Oh, hello, welcome back. Happy New Year again to all you Keyforgers. We are here on our double header day, switching formats a bit. Oops, I need that to remember what my deck is. Now we're doing ABR VM Archon best of three, so it has to be one of the VM decks. Um, this will be really interesting. VM 25, very fun, but very, very uh, tough. And VM24 has got some really interesting things with some disruption and board control. VM23 is weird. So much amber control in these sets, though. These could end up being very, very grindy games. I am not playing as amber control-y of one as I could be. This one is a little bit more all around, I hope. It still does some decent stuff. We've got our double closed door. We've got market fluctuation. We've got a shrewd investor with the exchange program. We've got some capture pips in Geistoid with some creature control. And then the BR Geist for like Grim Reaper is very good. And then the Logos is doing a lot of efficiency. It's got the double Lethalogica, one of those having a draw pip on it. We've got the library card. Let's take a look. What they got going on. Okay, so this I believe would be, ooh, is this 20? This might be 25. Okay, so they've got Thing from the Deep, which is a problem for us, but that means we really need to find our Grim Reaper. What do they got for artifacts? Gambling Den. What do they have for artifact controls? They got the Honor's Kesis. They've got the Brig combo, so that could hurt us. But I think we can do maybe a closed door after that. Brand. Maelstrom adult swims are kind of annoying. I think so. Really, gambling den is the only thing there. So I think we just get this stuff out right away because it's not really stuff we want to see later in the game. We want to start getting towards haunted to get that Grim Reaper online and all that good stuff. Oh, and they start with a Eureka. Very, very nice. Okay. Drop these. Get our draw. Ooh, market fluctuation here. We lose Archimedes, but I think in general, I think that's very worth it. Get rid of a Lethalogica and an Eddy. Yeah, we'll take that. We're not haunted yet, so Grim Reaper's not quite doing much. So I'd like to see this BR Geist a little bit later in the game. See what they find in Logos, though. Okay, Bouncing Death Core, good to see that gone. They do have a lot of creature control, though, so we'll see. Is it worth... Can I even discard enough to get haunted here? I don't know if I can. Bouncing Death Quark is gone. They have the Maelstrom. Discards Brand and Ganymede. Okay. And didn't play anything. So whatever they grabbed there, they really liked. So we're going to go Geistoid. We'll go ahead and all hands this. Play our Webster with an Amber. Yeah, so we can't really get haunted here. If we get Maelstrommed, what do we not want to see? They're not quite haunted either. So if we discard, then we could just be our Geist or Grim Reaper. Feels kind of dumb. I think we just hold the BR Geist, play these two. Swapper's not doing much for us here, but we also haven't seen the library card, so we're fine to see it in hand. Going unfathomable. No open the seals yet, so brain drain. Okay, so they see what we got going on. It's not actually an amazing hand here, so we're gonna probably be just running our board unless they got the Maelstrom here. Luckily, this board is pretty resilient to, or it doesn't really get hit at all by the adult swims. Yeah, put BR Geist back on top. So just making it so we have a slower turn if we do want to go Geistoid here. I think we probably just drop this stuff. Don't give them too much draw and get rid of, or just play the Gatrocue. Ooh, they Thalassophobia us. That's a bummer. Yep, game 1 just started. That Thalassophobia hurts though. I do not like that. Because that is both of our BR Geists. And a lot of our Amber control, as you can see. We can get to check here and take them off though with the closed door, so I guess we just do that. We just discard him. We have a lot of logos coming though, which is not bad. That means we'll be able to cycle really fast too with the double Lethos, so yeah, we'll just go Equidon here. So let's do Heidi on the left, closed door, and then we'll go ahead and just discard this for no value. Okay, so we're still... Let's see, did they discard the Maelstrom? We're actually super glad to see that. Okay, here's the Brig. And we know we don't have the EP. Yep, them finding that this fast is real rough. Real rough. We can tax it. We can do some things here. Not a ton of archiving this deck, unfortunately, so it's just going to be the one. We can't kill this either to get the extra capture, so we're just gonna play our logos. Let's see. So we want... Let's do all the things first. Okay, there's our second Lethologica, discarding nothing. There's Ren. Okay, so we get to drop a bunch here. They have one more. That's okay. We have a big hand. They do have the Adult Swim, which is really unfortunate. I think that means we maybe just don't play the Fuller. We have anything with 3? Oh, wait. This is awesome. Because we've got Vellum. So if we kill Hyde here, we actually get to archive 2 more and tax. Sick. I mean, we're probably going Geistoid, but the problem, either way, we're not going that house. Tax for 9. Probably get hit with Adult Swim here. What else do they have? They also have the miasmas into TMTP. Man, I can't believe they found that Amphilet, though. That's like even crazier because they maybe just had a miasma to stop me and build up to it anyways. Okay, Scally Caper. That's fine. We get to just purge it with the Reaper. And they are haunted, so what do we want to play here? Oh, we can do all kinds of things here. Except they do have the miasma TMTP, right? So we want to be a little bit careful not to go too crazy. With that, how do we play this? So we're definitely going Geistoid. Oh, we have to remember we've got this too. So we need to mill ourselves. Is that library? No, library card's not doing anything for us right now. No, we definitely want to still be taxing here. So Grim Reaper lets us purge, which gets us the steel back. So we go to 5. Taxing them for exactly 9. Oh, I should have played Phantasmal first. Fine playing this. I feel like BR Geisting for Igor is kind of bad. Man, I can't believe I didn't play this. What an awkward hand. I think we do it. That security detail feels pretty good. Do we kill the Portal Guardian and actually stop the key here is the question. I think we do. Capture onto this Webster. And we'll go ahead and go to 7. Just discard this. That was not my best turn. Exchange program is not amazing here. Oh, and we've got the EP, which is actually very good. Oh, except we got the Shrewd Investor too. Man, we've got so many options now. Let's just hit ourselves. Okay, I feel like we've really stabilized this. They're probably gonna hit us with that Adult Swim here. Yeah, I could have, but I also was checking aember, and the Phantasmal doesn't archive anyways because I'm not haunted. But I definitely messed up that turn. I could have done that better. But Unfathomable probably means we're getting this key, right? What do they have? Oh, Trawler. Never mind. Now we want to think about this. Oh, we can't kill the thing from the deep this turn. We could exchange program it, though. And then just fight off the Trawler. We go to 8, but we still have this. We stop their key. I think I like that. Steal their thing. Play Shrewd. Go to 8. But again, we still got our EP. We still are taxing with Eddie. They just went into Unfathomable, so if they want to do the Adult Swim, yeah. So now they just start hitting us with miasmas. But that's okay. We just start setting up the library card. Oh, they've got the Life for Life. That's probably a TMTP then. And they kill the Reaper. That's fair. We do have our second BR Geist here now. Okay, there's a TMTP and the miasma, but TMTP is gone. So now we're fine to EP here. And we're still taxing. We keep that for our library card turn. So yeah, we just go Logos. No. EP, discard that. Reap. I think I need to play the swirl here because I still need to get to check. They probably hit us with the second. Yeah, having the miasma there. I guess I could TMTP and actually blow up twice as much amber there. But that might have been a little bit greedy. This is going to be a tough match 2 and 3 for us, I think. Let's do... We'll just hit a Webster. Okay, and we're going to hold the rest for the library card. So again, got our BR Geist to get our Grim Reaper back now. Okay, now here goes Eddie. Yep, but that's fine. This actually really helps us on the Adult Swim, or on the library card. And that should mean we're getting the key here. Oh, they do get to tax us for 9, though. Oh, so we're not getting the key. No! So then I think we need to hold the Ecto Charge for key 3. They just shuffled, but the odds of them having the graft or whatever here is pretty low. And we get to... Actually, is the Logos turn really bad? I need to think about this. The problem with the Geistoid turn is it does not take them off of check. They get to forge for really low. But technically, so does the Logos turn, except the Logos we get to tax. Man, the Amber control in this deck is rough. And they just shuffled, so we can't BR Geist any of their stuff. So we Grim Reaper. Janiri gets us tons of value here. So we actually do need to fight here to try and discard as much as we can. And then we just Ecto Charge, and then we just have to get key 3. But at least we're past the graft at that point. Okay. So we play Janiri. Right. We fight here. Discard. Okay, there's a TMTP. That's huge. We lose our discard, or our second closed door, but that's okay. We BR Geist. Our Reaper. Reaped, Purge, and... Do I keep this alive? Is there a reason to keep it alive? I think there is. Because if nothing else, I can fight with it, like if I have no other Amber control options. Do they have a way of getting it back? Maelstrom. Yeah, we want to purge it. Okay, we get the extra Amber off the Janiri there. So we're at 18. So we are paying an extra 2 for this key, unfortunately, but I believe that is worth it. Sadly, not quite in check for key 3. Ooh. Now how do we stop their key? I guess we have the Logos turn. Wonder if that was right. What does the library card turn do? The problem with the library card turn is it takes us off of being haunted, which turns off the Ecto Charge. I think that's why we had to do that. Wild Wormholes into the Binate. I don't think I hold them off their second key, though, is the problem. Because we only archive... Oh, I guess we don't pull our archives, is what you're saying. We keep this stuff. Maybe. We give them time, though, too. Honors, Keesis. Okay, so they are in check. But we know the TMTP is gone too now, which is pretty crazy. Where'd my Eddie go? Oh, it got discarded. That's a problem. I see where we messed up now. Yikes. Okay, yeah. No, you might be right. The logos might have been better. So I don't think we can roll the dice on logos while we have this in hand. So I think we just play this. Yeah, the milling it with the Webster. Yeah, okay. I should have held the archives, but used the library card to get the Eddie back and bumped up the tax again. Eureka. That cannot be the winning play here. Oh, come on. What? Ugh. That was insane. There's no way to know, because that Eureka might hit the Lethologica. Right? And they had to hit the Eddie off in the Lethologica. Okay, so now we're just library carding for an answer. How you spell Eureka? Doesn't seem right. Okay. So how do we do this? We know that's there. So we should be able to just draw it with these. Oh, come on. Mill first. Oh, it didn't matter. Shoot. Yeah, I did that wrong again. No. Not gonna find it. Dang. Right, so as soon as I do that, though, I know it hits the second Letho. I mean, I did. I had to redraw into really either of these. Okay. Well, so if I get Eddie, yeah, I guess I have to still be able to archive both of those too. Man, I don't know. I don't know, quick draw. I'm just rusty. I think this is a tough matchup for us, though. They have so many ways. Yeah, it probably was better. First turn or second turn, I think we still like second turn. No worries. Welcome in, Captain Dog. We're just making poor decisions here. It's a tough match. I don't think this is a great matchup for us. They're double scaling Amber. Really, we need to make better use of our board, which is tough with the double Adult Swim and Maelstrom. What did they use to discard a good chunk of our hand? Or it wasn't our hand, it was a top of deck. What did they do? Oh, the thalassophobia is really tricky. That could make or break us. Gosh. It's so tempting with the library card, but then this becomes worthless. I could just do these two turn one. No, because then we can't. We'll try it. You just have to be careful of the... Holy cow. That's so brutal. Oh, awesome. We get to get rid of this now. Yikes. That thalassophobia was... That's like the most value I think I've ever seen from a thalassophobia. I don't want the Ecto this far, this early. Discards the Magda. We're fine with that. We get to get some of our... Both my asthma's gone is great. We might as well here. We have the most logos. Yeah. It's okay. Still have the most logos. Luckily, it also turns on our all hands, so if they drop the thing from the deep. Okay, more shadows, huh? Uh-oh. Okie dokie. This is not going well for us. Holy cow. All right. We can't even stop the key by all handsing the Portal Guardian. What a start. Yeah, this is not going good. I don't really want to mill our BR guys now either. Yeah, 7 shadows start. This feels like my adaptive game. Game 2 just goes from good to worse. Okay. Q, here comes some eddies. I mean, even just like this EP now is worthless. These Equidon cards are pretty worthless. It's still technically Logos. One of these days we'll hit, right? Yay! So we know it's Archimedes. Is that worth? No, I think we have to do one more. Just some worthless turns here. And he's just getting to save up Adult Swim to hit all of our logos again, which is really sad because it means Archimedes doesn't even go off. Oh, there's one Adult Swim. Thundertoe is fine. Did we just EP here? They didn't Adult Swim anything we had, but he knows what he's got on top of the deck now, so he basically is forging next turn. Good night. Does that mean we have to EP? And he's got the Eddy. I mean, this logos board just has to stick, I guess. I don't care we're having any more Physoid off the draw. That's the worst thing we could have drawn there, too. And lose the BR Geist. Okay. So we'll go Ren, Archimedes, Sutterkin. Got the EP back. That's actually really good for us. Don't draw into any more logos. Okay. If he's got the Maelstrom or second Adult Swim, we're in trouble. If not, we have maybe a small chance. But even so, like, I don't know what we do from here. We haven't seen the TMTP. We haven't seen the Brig. He goes unfathomable, which means he's got it. Yeah, we're done for here. Oh, come on. Yeah. Can't gamble here. I mean, we know we get to draw one off of that. Let's do, get to check. Can we play this? I guess it makes a Brig much worse, right? We've got the EP, so I think we do play this, actually. If you want some Maelstrom now, that's got to be way too much slowness. But now we just start getting hit by the... Oh, both my Asmas are gone. So it's got to be Brig or TMTP. Brig at least lets us forge a key. Yeah. Oh, with the Eureka. Awesome. Didn't find it. Okay. That is huge. That means, especially with having this EP in hand, we are back in the game. Do I go Equidon here? I think we can, right? What do we discard? It's probably the Archimedes at this point, huh? I would like to save... maybe it's the all hands. We're not haunted anytime soon. Whatever logos was actually better there, because we're not getting to check, and we probably have to play EP this turn anyways. Especially since no Eddy. If this is Maelstrom, we're... Oh, thing from the deep. Maybe not Maelstrom. Brain Drain, we get to redraw whatever they put back anyways because of Hide. Unless they Maelstrom here. This thing is a problem now, though. Ooh. Articulated Wren. Oh, we get to forge a key. Yes. Okay, right? Because Brain Drain puts it on top of the deck. Yeah. So we know it's logos. Yes. That was actually incredibly massive for us. So this does not have poison yet, which means we're fine just going logos here. So we'll go... Are we? If they Maelstrom here, we're in lots of trouble. Maybe it is best to discard. I want this capture because I don't want them to Gambling Den. Oh gosh. Yeah, I think Maelstrom kills us. Can they afford to do that though? Yeah, they still have a decent amount of Unfathomable left. What do they have? Skullback and Trawler. This is kind of a wash. We have to hold EP here. Ew. I think us getting that Gambling Den key is massive for us having a chance of winning this. Brig is out of the picture now, which they have both of those left in their deck. Like that's one of the things they have left. My guess is he goes Unfathomable, fights with Thing, Maelstroms. Which is not amazing because we really don't want to see all this stuff again. Doesn't Maelstrom here, we have a pretty fantastic Equidon turn in which we probably actually fight off some of these. Would love to find exchange program, but it is Unfathomable. Shoot. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Because especially because we basically just play EP and pass here. What do you fight? Probably like Sutterkin. So they have another seal. It's the Portal Guardian. Yeah. Ugh, that hurts so much. Let's see. So we put on top basically 3 of everything. It's not Geistoid. It's either Equidon or Logos. There's more Equidon, and we have. There you go. We got 2. Can we afford to give them this key? That's amazing. What if we just go to check? Miasmas are gone. TMTP doesn't stop. We can get to check in Equidon. They stop us, we still have the EP. And possibly get back the exchange agent too. We get to check because we get to purge Seeker Needle. I think we try it. Oh, they still have Tangamangi. But I don't think they drew much. Right? So they played Maelstrom, played Trawler, played 2. They only drew 1, which we know was. I think Equidon's the call here. Take that. Auction it off. Because we can also Gambling Den next turn because we'll kind of know what our odds are. Our odds are exactly 50-50. Dang it. Well, we tried. We did find our shrewd investor, though. I need to find this deck and see if it is actually geotagged. So what do they have to stop? Oh, they still have 2 eddies, don't they? Dang it. Yeah. 2 eddies is unfortunate, but maybe means we don't have to play this right away. And they have to take their archives, which is also good for us. So we still have a chance. We know we have 2 Logos and 2 Equidon, right? Iron Heidi in this, and Ren and Hyde. Well, bummer. Let me see if this is a Vegas deck quick. Justicar. Ugh. Yeah, yeah, honors keys, this is not one you see. Dang. So there you go. That's how we're starting the new year with 202s. It's gonna be a great year. Man, I really thought we, yeah, I don't know if I had a different option other than hope he doesn't have two Eddies, honors Keesis, and Wild Wormhole into Letho, and I agree. I think if they used um the VM set of the year for like the LCQ or something, that would be so much fun. Because every one of them, as far as really I'm aware, they've all been really good sealed sets. 23 maybe not so much, but again, they were kind of figuring things. I mean, they're still figuring things out, but at that point, they were kind of figuring stuff out. So I don't know if that one has quite as good a balance, but man. I mean, like, I mean, they just still didn't last like super long. I would still so much rather play against Brig. I don't love Brig is kind of like it punishes you so much for just playing the game. Um, but like I love playing against scaling Amber Control just because it makes you have to think through every turn in so many different ways. Like there's that chess match to it. When this is maybe like this set VM25 has so much of it that maybe it's a little bit overdone, especially with like the taxing and the miasmas and team TPs and stuff. But like it just feels so much different, especially like just the fact that on my turn I can just do whatever I need to and not have to worry about also a dumb prophecy going off and just making it so my turn is actually just worthless. I have to just do the best I can, see what happens, and then they either have it or they don't or whatever. So oh, sorry, I responded to a Discord message that I assumed was on here, but that's okay. Yeah, people do like souvenirs. I have a souvenir of sadness and regret from the start of 2026. No, they're still fun games. Like these were good games. They were tough. They had some lucky stuff that happened, but also I think it's a tough matchup. And Mammon's a fantastic player. Like so, I was up against it from the start. But I would always rather be. I have more fun when I feel like I am the underdog, anyways. Because it really makes me have to, try to do that problem solving, puzzling to figure out what is not just what is like the optimal win more line, but what is the only chance I have at winning line. And sometimes those are not as clear. Like being able to entropic swirl my hide vellum to get them into archives to tax more last game. Like I love plays like that. I love trying to find things like that in these decks and games. So still wasn't enough, unfortunately, but I think. All right, that is it for today. I think that is enough for today. Uh, yeah, a little rough, but we'll see. Should be on the lookout for more Kagi stuff coming up maybe this weekend or next week. And ABR next week, I believe, is also best of one adaptive. I need to take a look at that. Which best of one, it's not always something I like streaming because they're so fast. But these were also some faster games to be done in best of three. Yeah, adaptive best of one. I need to think through my deck there because I've been thinking about adaptive best of one more and what are actually good decks for that. But yeah, that'll be it for today. Thanks for hanging out and watching. Sorry to my team letting you down, but next week, see if we can come back. So take care, everyone, and Happy New Year. Bye-bye.